channel. I hope you're all well. If you are new around here, then hi, nice to meet you. And if you're returning, then fucking thanks for coming back, gonna be honest. This is gonna be nonsense, new makeup nonsense bingo. It's quite a mouthful. This is based on Teresa's Dead and Emily Hanhan. I believe Emily Hanhan was the first one to do it, and Teresa's Dead says that she rides on her coattails. I will ride on both your fucking coattails, I am not gonna lie. So basically, I promised in my last video I would get down to this, but in my last video, it was like a Tuesday afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Not that that's not a bad time to start drinking. I live in Scotland, we can drink anytime. But it is a Thursday evening, I am off of the night shift. I am not back onto the night shift till Saturday night, which basically means I've got no fucking weekend. But for that reason, tonight is my weekend. It is 5 o'clock here in Scotland, it's 5 o'clock anywhere, and it's time for a drink. So we are doing Red Stag, which is like bourbon, that's like a bourbon with cherry in it, something like that. Which if you mix with Pepsi Max, it's like cherry Pepsi Max. It's so easy to drink. And I know this makes me sound like a bit of an alcoholic sitting here on a fucking Thursday night on my own having a bevy, but this looks like great fun and I really wanted to fucking do it. So what we're gonna do is there's a bingo card. I'm gonna put a little thing up here to show you. You can download it. I will put the link down below as well. It is great fun. And basically, look, this took a lot of setup. I'm just gonna show you. I've got a laptop, I've got everything sitting right here, just for this video. And basically, what you do is, you put your numbers into the laptop, you do a random number generator, like bingo comes out of like a bingo machine, bingo balls. And I have a whole horde of images on my phone that I've downloaded from Trendmood of latest kind of makeup trends, etc. So what you do is, you put your numbers in, random generate, and I've put a little number next to each one of the photos. And therefore, the images will be my balls. Images will be my balls, yeah, good. And then, if any of those images matches the bingo card, then you can get bingo. Do you get it? Took me a while to figure out. I'm not gonna fucking lie, I'm a little bit stupid. And I was like, how the fuck are they doing this? But eventually I kind of worked it out. So, the gist of it is, you have a drink, you look at new makeup, and you kind of give it a bit of a slagging. In Scotland that means shade. You kind of are like, is it worth it, isn't it? Some of the stuff is okay. Let's get into it, let's stop chatting, let's have a drink. And play bingo. Look, I've even got like a little bougie ass paper straw because I'm a fucking hipster bastard. That's probably too much, but it tastes good and we're only gonna have a couple. Now correct me if I'm wrong, Teresa, Emily, I think you're supposed to drink when you get bingo, but this is gonna be too fucking tasty, so we're starting. If you don't already follow Emily Hanhan or Teresa's Dead, please go and fucking do it. I am a OPT Chanel in comparison to both these lovely ladies, but both are fucking hilarious. And they're both got like a little something after my heart, because as a Scottish person, I do quite like a sweary word. Doesn't mean to say I'm a bad guy, just means I kind of, you know, use cunt as in like that cunt down the road, that good cunt, aye, very good cunt. I know a lot of people don't like that word, so I'm very sorry if I've totally offended you there, but this is what this video is going to be about. And if you watch my channel already, you probably know I'm a little bit like that. Okay, so the first number is 22, which is, see the problem is, they're all fucking spaced out on my phone as well because I've been saving them over weeks. Ah, okay, so 22 is the Good Molecules Rosewater Daily Cleansing Gel. Now, where will that be on my little bingo card? Okay, so bullshit, I don't think I got any bingo on that one. But it's the Good Molecules, Rosewater Daily Cleansing Gel. I think I'm quite into this. I think it's something that would be up my street. I'm one of those dicks. I really like rose scented things. I know a lot of people don't like rose, but I actually really do. And I know a lot of people will be like, oh, don't put fragrance in your skincare. I have been through this a million times. I have a whole fucking skincare series if you fancy watching it. I am not gonna fucking absolutely belittle someone if they want to use some fragrance in their skincare. It is your skin. Do as you will. I'm not also going to be like, you know what, fragrance is fine, it's okay. Like, there are risks involved, that is absolutely true. But I'm not going to be the guy who's like, fucking, no, don't use that. So, I like rose water. I quite fancy putting it on my face. The fact that this is a cleansing gel sounds a little bit interesting. I quite like a cleansing balm or an oil. So, this is a cleansing gel. Rude. And I think that sounds really fucking interesting. Does that mean that's going to be a little bit like a glossy, milky jelly cleanser? Possibly, maybe. Doesn't mean to say that I quite fancy giving it a go. Although Good Molecules, this is a thing. This is a thing, ladies. And Teresa or Emily, if you see this, the UK is really let down on the fact of like, you guys get some really good indie shit over there. And we don't. And I know Good Molecules have been around for quite some time now, because years ago, I seen Cora from originally Vintage or Tacky, but now she just calls herself Cora Avalier, I think. So I seen her review Good Molecules a long time ago. So I know they've been around for a long time, but in the UK, I don't readily see them. But recently, I did see a couple of girls who are like influencers in the UK speaking about them. So maybe this is something I could actually get my hands on. And it is something I'd be interested in, because as I say, I am one of those dicks. All right, I definitely have bingo in this one, because Real Techniques, but to do with Walmart. They probably have them in Boots here as well, but I've not been in a Boots for that fucking long because I have not been out. There is a pandemic going on. But yeah, Walmart is a supermarket. I get it, I get it. If you went to Asda, they might have this here. So this is the Real Technique, like, tie-dye inspired makeup sponge. Is there any fucking need? Sorry. But I definitely get a bingo for that one. Now don't get me wrong, I quite like Real Technique stuff, but it's okay. Again, being from the UK, I'm like, yeah, okay girls, fair enough. You are like OG, original YouTube, get it. But there is part of me that's just a bit like, could this even be under the cash grab? I have literally had that much. So can I put 2 bingos down for that one? Is that allowed? I definitely think they're kind of just releasing pretty much any old shit now to make a buck. If I'm honest with you, what was wrong with the orange one that was out? It done the job. And to be honest with you now, I actually much prefer the EcoTools ones. I don't know if you've seen them. They're pretty cool. I also seen a SpongeBob one recently, and in some sort of collab. I'm going off tangent here. I quite like to do that. But I just was like, what the fuck is this? Like, why? I don't need my beauty sponge to look like SpongeBob or Mickey Mouse or any cutesy witsy stuff. I just don't need it. Although, I know people like to collect these things, I get it. Collectibles. Remember, like collectibles? People used to keep the things in the actual packets because it's more money, blah blah blah. Maybe that's what makeup people will do. Just collect all these colours of sponges, and then for that reason it'll be like collectible in years to come, do we think? Probably to oversaturate the market. Oh, right, okay. So 15 is e.l.f.'s Ride or Die Lip Balm, and you get mint, peachy, berry or cookie. Now the reason that I brought this up is because a little bit like what I was saying, we don't really get like all the latest things or all the newest things. It takes a while for us to get them over here, over the pond, yeah, across the pond. But to be honest with you, I think these look like they're gonna be a cross between Glossier Balm.com and like a gloss. So I think that actually they are quite interesting. They're only a £5. I quite like e.l.f. It is one of the fucking things that we actually get here. And it's in Boots, and they were on offer that day when I took that screenshot for buy one get one second price. Half price. Half price, Alana. Half price, not second price. What the fuck does that even mean? Anyway, so I thought these looked quite good. I'm not like, you know, there's a lot of glosses. And you're not gonna like change that. You're gonna get glossy lips, and you could buy them for £1, or you could buy them for fucking £140. It's just a gloss at the end of the day. But I did think these looked quite good, and I would have gave them a peek if I was going into shops, but I'm not, obviously. Oh, also, does that mean I got a bingo? I think, yep, just another gloss. Yet another lip gloss. This is quite fucking fun. If you want to join in, you know, let me know. Oh my god, right, 18. The Orgy palette from Jeffree Star. What is this shit? Don't get me wrong, there's part of me, see, as soon as I seen it, I was like, what is that? Right, okay, it's a neutral palette. Okay, fine. I'm a neutral girl at times. Like, yeah, I've got colour today. But a lot of the time, day to day, I like a neutral eye. I'm not going to kid on like I don't, because I do. But I thought this, I'm going to be fucking honest. I thought this looked like he's got every colour under the sun and every kind of skincare, no Alana. Skin tone shade. I thought it looked like a grab, not a cash grab, but like a grab for him to be like, I'm very inclusive and I include all the colours. But see, when it's an eyeshadow palette, that doesn't really work, does it? But when I initially saw it, that's where my thoughts went. I thought, clearly mate, you're just looking for a fucking, look, actually, I include all the shades. I'm very inclusive. And I was like, fuck you guy, you're an asshole. Like, he is an asshole, let's face it. I've not really said much about Mr. J Star on here for a long time, but I think he's a dick, I'm not gonna lie. I've always thought he was a dick. Never really liked him. Never owned any of his products, I have to say it as well. Partly because of that America thing. Like, I had to go to certain sites to get his stuff, and I wasn't that interested to do it. If his stuff had been on shelves here, then maybe I would have picked it up. But it's only been in the last like 18 months his stuff has been here. And I'm really glad that I never picked any shit up. Even if they are like really good quality and they actually gave really good payoff, lipsticks, eyeshadows, etc. I'm glad I didn't pick his shit up. I think this as well, the shade names are, it's like he's trying to be shocking. It's like he's trying to be overtly shocking, and I'm just like, this is kind of catering to your teenage audience. Like, people, like, I remember when I was a teenager, I was a fucking goth. I wanted to be shocking. Like, absolutely, you wanted to be even, I've got so much fucking hair up this nose, and it's not just my big thick black nasal hairs. It's like fluff that's floating about my room from the cats. It's driving me bananas. Yeah, so he's trying to cater to an audience that are like wanting to be overtly shocking. The fact that it's like Fluffer is one of the names, which I'm pretty fucking certain Fluffer is like the person who's giving blowjobs on a porno, right? It absolutely is. How fucking glad am I that my videos aren't monetized and I do this as a hobby, because this would definitely be taken down. But I'm sure that's what a Fluffer is. A Fluffer is like the person that goes, gives guys head, and then basically the guy is ready, standing to attention to do the job on a porno. So 18, do I get a bingo for it? That's the main fucking question. Basic AF neutral palette, I'll take that one. Is there a Jeffree Star one though? I think they might have got rid of that because, let's face it, he's an asshole. Ah, okay, so 23, I've got the Byredo makeup. I actually only seen this today. I only screenshotted this today. So, what would this bingo be? So it's either going to be a collab with someone who's not known for their makeup, or a true cash grab. I'm going to go with the one for, because that would be a little shady, wouldn't it? But I'm going to go for a collab with someone who's not known for their makeup. Byredo are a company, I think I spoke about them briefly when I was speaking about Beauty Pie's perfumes the other month, because I think that's who they're trying to dupe. What is going on with this fucking hairdo? I don't know, sorry. It needs cut. I know it needs cut. I've not been to the fucking hairdresser. I'm not going. I don't want to. Anybody who doesn't know, if you've just found me through this video, I am actually a nurse. I completely understand coronavirus, and that is why I'm not going to the hairdresser, because I am just not ready for that. But that's why my hair is like, it's not riotous. It looks fucking fine. I'm looking in the viewfinder like, bitch. But it needs cut. Look at this fringe. It's crazy. Anyway, back to the bingo. So I would say Byredo are a company who are known for their artisan perfumes. It's a little fucking bougie. I would say it's even bougier than that of Jo Malone. There's nothing wrong with bougie. There's nothing wrong with bougie. I'm not gonna lie. But what I'm gonna say is, Byredo is like perfume that is seriously overpriced. Like, you could buy some fucking Superdrug body spray that probably smells the same. Let's face it, might not last as long, but it'll probably cost you £1 as opposed to £150. And Byredo are saying they're going to launch makeup. And I'm not gonna lie, it's got my nose itching, because although I've never owned Byredo, and although I probably never will own Byredo, and I have no interest in owning Byredo, it is something that when I'm in Space NK I pick up, and I'm like, oh bitch, one day when I can just afford to buy £150 perfumes, maybe I will. Maybe I'll feel that fucking bougie. But makeup is interesting. My fear is that the makeup will be really boring. So I think it's going to be one of these like artisan, really chic, cool, like cool girl, like sleek, simple. But let's face it, it's gonna be like neutral, basic shit. And they're gonna charge a lot of money for it. That's what I think it's gonna be. It's gonna be like Glossier escalated. And I like Glossier. I'm not gonna sit here like I don't. I enjoy Glossier. I enjoy that bare face chic and a little pop of colour somewhere. I also enjoy full glam like this. You're allowed to mix it up, that's alright. But I don't like basic chic when it costs you I don't know, £90 for a lipstick. If you're getting a lipstick, I want it to be fucking bright and I want it to be shiny or overly matte and hard wearing. If it's 90 quid, I want that lipstick to be fucking working for me. I do not want a sheer wash of colour on the lips. And I feel like Byredo might do that. Might prove me wrong, but I think that might be the street we're going down. Now the Byredo stuff launches on October the 1st, but the imagery for it is a little spooky. Okay, so I'm fucking gonna eat my own words now, because the person who's launching the Byredo makeup is a visionary and creator of wearable art. Does like prosthetic earpieces for Vogue. I don't know, I'm just reading this off Google. Known for mesmerising textural makeup looks and frequently works with the likes of Bella Hadid, Kendall Jenner and more. And it's quite spooky, the things that she does. It's almost like Japanese, a little like manga, like the original Ring or Battle Royale, Old Boy, stuff like that, like spooky, you know, looks a little like that. Do you remember that fucking weird like WhatsApp thing that was out last year, and it was like this sculpture that was messaging kids and they were killing themselves? Looks a little like that. Oh, definitely, absolutely, so glad I don't have monetized videos. Yeah, it makes like alien-like creatures, could be extraterrestrial beauty. So, I've said all that about it being boring as fuck, but it actually might be really interesting. So we'll wait and see. For October the 1st, we shall see. Okay, so next up we've got number 10, which is... okay. Urban Decay's new Lash Freak Mascara. Could I be really cheeky and call this same shit, new packaging? Quite possibly. I'm not gonna like definitely say that. I quite like Urban Decay. I've got a little nostalgia part in my heart. You will have seen my recent video where I just bought the Born to Run palette. It's on my eyes today. But they are getting a little bit like, what you like, they're just bringing out the same shit. There's nothing innovative about them anymore. And when I was a teenager, like when I was, you know, 16, 17, proper goth, loving it, going to fucking concerts, they were the only brand that were bringing out like fucking super bright eyeshadow. Like I said, like OCC lip tars and stuff like that, like around that era of almost alternative type makeup. Like they were the rock chick of fucking makeup at that time, and for me that spoke fucking volumes. But now I'm a little bit like, yeah, it's the same shit, different day, isn't it, Urban Decay? So I'm gonna put that under same shit, new packaging. Although the packaging is unbelievably fucking interesting. And do you not think it looks like Roz from fucking, what would you call it? Monsters Inc. The woman that's like, yeah, Roz, I'm Roz, like, yeah, Mike Lebowski. That's who it fucking looks. Do you not think the little thing, I'll put a photo here, the fucking thing looks like Roz from Monsters Inc. That's who it fucking looks like. Like, I've no doubt about it. Genius, genius. 11, alright, so it's the one next to it. What have I got, what have I got? Oh, okay, so Elf again. Alright, so I don't think I've got any bingo on this one. But it's these like eye, like liquid eye things from Elf, and these are actually available in the UK. And I was like, fucking amazing, actually something that we have. And I think they look really interesting. I would love to be able to go and swatch them in store, but obviously due to Corona and COVID-19 pandemic, we're not able to do that. But it's definitely something, like, you know, if you loved the Stila ones, the glitzy glow things from years ago, they kind of look like they're trying to do that. It kind of looks like a, well, does that mean it's a copycat? Could I do that? Maybe I could. Copycat vibes. There you go! Got bingo for that one. I still have absolutely no way of a line happening here. I'm not getting bingo anytime soon. But I would say it's a copycat for that. The Stila glitzy glow things that you had years ago. I had one of them. Thought they were very, very nice. But obviously at a fraction of the price. So I would be interested in trying them. I think they look really interesting. I love a little bit of glitter. I also love like a sweep of one thing on the lid. That's all me. So, fucking into that. Okay. A complexion release with a terrible range. This is the Clinique Even Better All Over Concealer. It's the one with a funny little sponge on the end of it. Basically, here's my problem with this. Now, that is not the full picture that I've put up there. I think the shade range is larger than that, but that's what got put up on Trendmood. And let me put it this way for you. I think all companies should be catering to all shade ranges for everybody, for all people of colour, for everybody, whether you are peely wally fucking white Scottish like me, or whether you are fucking really, really dark ebony skin. They should all be catered to. None of this fucking half-ass attempt. And the thing is, most recently I spoke about the Lumen illuminating like skin tint thing. Now they have 4 colours, only 4, and one of them was a dark colour. And I thought, for having 4 out, you should surely have 50-50. If you're only going to have 4, at least have 50-50. But then when Clinique bring out something like 25 or 30 colours, and it looks from the preface, like from this photo here, it looks like 8 of them are only for people of colour. And even at that, you're looking more like 4. Like, you know, the top 4 are like dark. And if you've brought out a range of 30, I'm not saying it's definitely 30, but you know, a lot, I think that is even worse. I don't know how other people feel about that. Please let me know how you feel about that, because I just personally think, seriously mate, if you're gonna fucking bring out a range and you're gonna be like, look, we've brought out 37 colours, don't fucking only make 3 of them for people who are people of colour or black people. Like, why do that? Why even fucking bought this bit of fucking hair? It's doing minute and look at it. Oh my god. Ugh. Don't do that though. It's bad chat. It's fucking shit. If you're a smaller company and you've got 6 shades, then fucking at least try and make it 3 and 3. At least try and make it fair that way. That's all I'm gonna say. If you can't do that, probably don't release it. Probably don't bother. If you can't include everybody, probably don't bother. That's what I would say. I'm gonna have to top that up, but there's no way. Alan is gonna come home and be like, why are you drunk on a Thursday afternoon? Fucking bingo, bitch! I'll not pour this one quite as big. That's alright. Yeah, fucking dancer. So, yeah, fucking dancer. That's a dead Scottish thing to say, sorry. If anybody American is watching this, they'll be like, how the fuck? Like, I don't even know what she's saying. Okay, so, it is Too Faced Pumpkin Eyeshadow Palette. Are we doing this again? Like, seriously? What will this come under? Food Fiend? Food Fiend makeup release? It could do. Right, hold on. It's gonna have to be food themed. So, here's the thing. I like fall, autumn, as we say here in Scotland. We don't say fall. I like autumn. It's actually probably my favourite season. Well, spring, and oh, it's difficult. I like summer too. I like all the fucking seasons. But I am a bit of a basic bitch when it comes to fall. I like when we come into that time of year and you can put on your fucking like berry toned lip and fucking, you know, pumpkin eyes and light a candle that smells like cinnamon. Oh, love it. Fucking love it. Not gonna lie. But Too Faced, I just feel like, is this all you do now? Is this all you do? Because you don't do very much. You don't do very much good. You package things in really fancy packaging, and the stuff that's in the packaging is pretty shit. Your founder, Gerard, whatever he's fucking, I can't remember his saying name, don't really give a shit. He's a bit of an asshole, let's face it. And he wasn't very nice, and you know, he's all life matters cake and rich lives matter cake. Asshole. But basically, I have no interest whatsoever. And it's not just with Too Faced. I don't have much interest in like fall makeup. I'll tell you why, because I think for the last 5 to 6 years, pushing a decade maybe, it's been very warm. And I don't mind that. I like warm toned eyeshadows. I do think they actually suit me quite well, so that's fine. And I like orange lipsticks, I like berry tones, I like all that stuff. But I feel like now we're just oversaturated with pumpkin spice shit. Keep it for the decor for your home. Keep it for your candles. Keep it for fucking Halloween. And if you want to do Halloween in autumn, or like autumn, no, that's the fucking season. If you want to do Halloween from like August onward, I would class that as summer, because in Scotland I'm hanging on to every fucking morsel of summer I can possibly fucking get, because our summers are generally very wet and very grey, So if there's a little glimmer of fucking sunlight in autumn in August, then I'm gonna fucking hold on to that. So I'm not ready for fall until September hits. That is my time to move on. So I just think, I've seen it before, Too Faced. I've seen it before a million times and I'm sick to the back teeth of it. I don't want to see it again. Ah, okay, so this will be a collab thing. How can, I must get one. Okay, new influencer, celeb brand. Can I put it as a brand? No, it's a collab. Ah, that would have gave me closer to fucking bingo. Okay, I can either put it under new influencer, celeb or brand, or a collab or product that won't die. Oh, there's Alan. Okay, so my other half just got home and I'm gonna like get on. I've not been sitting babying all day. It's fine, it's okay. So, I'm gonna put it under, is it a collab or a product that won't die? It's a real Raw Beauty Christie. I can never say that. I don't know if it's because I'm Scottish, it just comes out a bit funny. Raw Beauty Christie, her collab. That's what it was, and I saved this a while ago. I know it's not new, but I saved this a while ago. I'm going to put it under new influencer or celeb brand. I know it's not a brand, I know it's a collab, but I'm going to put it there because I feel like a collab or a product that won't die, I can't definitely say it was that because I don't know, it might flop terribly. It hasn't flopped. She's absolutely fucking knocked out the park and sold. What I would say about it though is it's something that I feel like if it was from anybody else, I would have gave or take it. Like I wouldn't have been that bothered. Because it was from Raw Beauty Christie, I really did want to support and I really did want to buy it, and I thought I would use it. Absolutely. The colours in it, yeah, it's a neutral side, rainbow side, absolutely would use that. Because it was from the US, you know, you think it's in a relatively accessible price range, and then because I've had to ship it over from the US, it wasn't like readily available here in the UK, which Pure as a brand are available here in the UK. If anybody knows any different, if like they're selling it in fucking shops here, let me know, because I will go. I will wear my mask and I'll pick it up. But basically, I just felt like as if I couldn't justify buying it plus the taxes, queuing online, all that kind of stuff. And I would have. I absolutely would have. I thought it was nice. It was probably something I would have used. Probably something that would have been perfect for travel because I really like going travelling. You just fucking know that. Yeah, I liked it. I would have supported it, but I didn't because of the taxes. And it wasn't readily available to me here in my country. So that was a little... But hopefully she'll do something else because I think she is mint. And I think she is fucking hilarious. And I'm just like, honestly, I watched her video the other night when they're telling all the family members that they're pregnant. Honestly, tears streaming down my face. Fucking streaming. Ooh, okay, so this is Moondrop Moon Metamorphic Highlighter by Rituel de Fil. Now, I think this must be a French brand. I'm not entirely sure, but it certainly looks fucking pretty French to me. And the reason I saved this is because I thought this looked fucking amazing. What would this come under though? That's the thing. All the multi-chromes, would it maybe come under that one? Yeah, another lip gloss, all the multi-chromes, baby. Only have one to go, and it's the Devil's Lettuce, and I don't actually have any that are the Devil's Lettuce, so I'm never gonna get bingo. So we'll do one more after this and that'll be it. So I'm gonna put it under all the multi-chromes. So this is a like highlighter, but it's one of these ones that I'm like, okay, it's fucking lime green, but I love it. I love how it looks. I'm going to put a few photos up here and you can see it on all skin tones, and I think it just looks so interesting. It's something, as I say, in my youth, going to the Cat House. Cat House is a club, by the way, where if you've watched my other videos, you might know what the Cat House is. It's not the brothel in America that used to be a programme, you know, late night Channel 4 documentary. It's actually a nightclub that was like for rock and roll, heavy metal, goth type music. And if I was going to the Cat House, this would be all over my body. It was gorgeous. It's like this iridescent, ultraviolet, luminescent green colour. And it obviously comes in other colours as well. But I thought this looked very fucking interesting. Slightly indie brand as well. Would look into. Think it looks amazing. We're gonna do one more. I've got a couple. We'll do two more. We'll do two more. And then I'll go and see if I'm sorting the fish we're supposed to be having. Ooh, okay. So another thing I'm quite interested to talk about. This is a brand called unique beauty. And as I'd said in my other videos recently, here in the UK we don't get all the indie brands that they get in the US. It just doesn't happen. But I saw on Trendmood, I seen this and I was like, oh, this is absolutely fucking like right up my street, and it's based here in London in the UK. And I fucking ordered the lot, didn't I? Ordered all of them. As you can see there, it's like a little like passport, little travel set, and I was like, I fucking love traveling. But the actual shadows, if that's what the swatches come out like, they look fucking amazing. It was £45 for the 3 palettes, which personally I think is actually really good. So you get Girls Trip, that's this one here, which is like it looks fucking nice. It looks amazing. You also get Friday Night Life, and then you get Fashionista. Anybody who doesn't know, I did actually study fashion before I was a nurse. I went to uni in Newcastle and then went to work in London for a year, and I loved it. And I know that doesn't make me like, I'm not super cool now. I am far from cool, never have been cool, but I just thought it was cute. I liked the travel aspect of it as well. I love traveling, and the shadows looked amazing, and I thought it was a fair price, and I thought, yep, picking that up. So keep you posted, I will let you know. It doesn't come out till September, so I don't think it'll actually get, I've like pre-ordered it, so I think when it comes in I will let you know what I think. And 6, this is the last one, guys. I'm never going to get the bingo because I didn't pick anything that was cannabis based. Ah, it's another food one. Okay, right, so it's the Revolution drive-through, and again this is like pulling it back to a few months ago, because when I learned about this game I thought, start saving now. So this is like 2 little burgers, like little pallets that look like burgers. Now what I'm going to say is there's like a vegan stack burger and then like a grilled cheesy burger, and the grilled cheesy burger I'm not that enamored with. It's a hot, no, but like hot and spicy, no, just it's like a warm toned palette. It's like every other heat palette that you've ever seen under the sun. Whereas the vegan stack, the green tones actually look fucking amazing. So it's cutesy bootsy. It's not the kind of packaging I usually like, I'm not gonna lie. And I know a lot of people would be like, oh, it's that kind of toy style. And I don't think that's bad. I think if you're kitsch as fuck, you do you, mate. But personally, I'm like, that would just be very cumbersome rolling about my drawers. Can't be arsed with that shit. So if they had like a flat version, I'd probably buy that, but then it would lose its appeal, wouldn't it? Like, let's be fucking honest, it would totally lose its appeal. So I do like the green one, the vegan one, even though I'm not vegan. Absolutely love the meat. I didn't get bingo, fuck that, didn't get it. But do you know what? I am gonna fucking play this every month now. If you want to join in with new makeup nonsense, bingo, I would love to see you. I would love to watch your videos. I actually watched the playlist that was already to do with Teresa and Emily. Please do so. Please tag. Please share. Please let me know that you're doing it. Just burped. Sorry. So, what I might do, I wonder if I could get my pal Chris round. He would quite like, oh, I need somebody that's into makeup. That's the thing. I could play this game with anybody, but I need somebody who likes makeup. See, really stretching now, reaching out in desperation for a friend. Anyway, if you like this video, let me know, give me a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos like this, then let me know. I think I'm gonna fucking do them anyway, because I've really fucking enjoyed it. It's been a lovely little evening for me here, but I really need to go and have something to eat now. I need to go and make some dinner. I don't know, I'll probably be Alan that does it. He's very good. He's a cook. I'm not so much the cook, but I've really enjoyed this. I hope you have too. And if you fancy playing, please tag me, give me a little shout on Instagram, do all that kind of shit. Let me know you're doing it so I can watch you doing it, because I really enjoyed this. This concept is fucking fantastic, and it's much better than being like a what's new in makeup. I love this idea. It's great, and thank you very much Teresa and Emily for spawning it. It was fantastic. Anyway, I'm gonna go get something to eat now. I think I need something to eat now, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye.